Shaun White has won gold 13 times in the Winter X Games. Now he has decided to pull out of the Slopestyle event. What exactly is the Slopestyle event? Take a look, and then we'll come back. So as we're watching that, I'm thinking anyone who does any sort of event, whether it's summer games, winter games, it doesn't matter. You could do curling. You inherit the risks of doing that certain sport and competing in that certain sport. This one is probably a little higher than curling. I know that I've just made an apples to oranges example, but you inherit the risks. If that were me, and I've never done snowboarding ever in my life, and I probably never will, I probably wouldn't do that. That looks a little too fast for my liking.
Yeah, it looks a little too fast, but I feel like obviously Shaun has done probably way, I would say, worse or like harder tricks and harder slopes and everything, but he's pulled out of that event, correct?
Yes.
So I compare that to basically, I mean, it's Olympics and kind of like a track and field. It's like you have different events that you do, but you're really good at one. So if I'm going to win one, I'm going to win this one. You know,
sure.
I'm going to pull out this one because I might be okay, but this is my baby, and I think the half pipe is his baby. He's been doing it forever.
Absolutely. He's going for 3 straight goals.
So why would you not? I mean, it's no brainer almost, and especially I just injured my wrist on something that I might not win to something where
Shaun White this is, obviously.
Yes. So, I mean, smart move, and I mean, dangerous sport.
Definitely.
You know, but
you think?
Smart move for him because I mean, I'm rooting for him to win again. So.
Absolutely. I think everyone in America is rooting for him to win again. Definitely. When you're called the Flying Tomato, there's
besides the other people competing from the States.
Definitely. But here are some of the risks. Here's some of the risks that you may see, and one of them we're going to show you it very quickly. I believe this is Norway's Torsten Hormo, who unfortunately broke his collarbone doing this. So take a look, and then we'll discuss. There is another one who unfortunately suffered an injury, Finland's Marika Ene, who suffered a concussion. Now, what exactly is the Slopestyle? Via Huffington Post, a speed-packed trip down the mountain filled with rails, bumps, and most notably, steeply, didn't even know that was a word, steeply angled jumps that allow riders to flip 2, sometimes 3 times before landing. Now, the Australian Tora Bright, who you have seen on many Subway commercials, she's competing in 3 events, we're here as the world's best snowboarders. Too bad we don't have a world-class course. The craftsmanship does not match the world-class athletes that are here. And then lastly, Canada's Sebastian Toutant tweeted, Mr. White, it's easy to find excuses to pull out of a contest when you think you can't win.
Shots fired. Shots fired. That'll make me just want to go back and be like, fuck it, I'm going to go and do it, you know?
Right.
But, I mean...
No, but I mean, look, if the course is not up to par, and look, Tora Bright, who competes a lot, Shaun White pulled out. There's obviously something wrong here that they don't want to inherit those certain risks to then stint their Olympics.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't know exactly like how many people are complaining. That's the thing. We don't know how many. Shaun White pulled out because of injury, not because
of a wrist injury. But he also was like, yeah, I don't think this is.
But he wasn't like I don't know how bad he was bashing it like she was. But sometimes, I mean, you hear another guy say, "What?" He's like, "Put up or shut up." Like I'm gonna be out here and doing it. So I mean, if I'm a competitor athlete, I would want to go out there just because, but.
Just to show that guy up?
Yeah, and the fact that like now you're going to complain like the courses, we have these pro athletes and we're refined skill, but the course wasn't correct. I mean, I get it. I can understand it, but it looked pretty, I mean, whoever rode the camera one.
That was Alexei Sorov, I believe his name is. Alexei Sorov TV.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, he did a pretty good job, even though he wasn't doing crazy flips. But
no,
I don't know.
But he gave us a great example of what it's all about.
But my thing is it because it's too difficult for her? That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know if the course is like extremely difficult.
It looks difficult.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know why she. I don't know what.
It's like extreme snowboarding.
Like, she doesn't. What's the? I want to know like the detail. Not detail, but just some reasons why it's not up to her. You know.
Okay, so here's what I have seen through my research and even just taking an interest in Real Sports with Bryant Gumbel, which is a fantastic series on HBO. They went to Russia and they revealed a lot of the corruption, but then, I mean, this was probably November, I think late November is when the series came out, so they probably were there earlier, a little earlier, obviously. They showed that in Russia they had to import snow and they kept it frozen for months upon months upon months. That doesn't sound very natural for a course. So that's one of the many problems that at least I have seen
there you go.
personally.
I mean, that's one thing, as I said, I didn't know what, maybe that's a huge deal for her, obviously. Like, fake snow is not, it's been frozen for...
It's been frozen for months.
I mean...
Yeah, they're keeping it frozen by, basically, it's like, okay, here's the snow, and they're covering it with something that'll keep it frozen. That's what they're doing.
The crazy part is the fact that you just said that, and like, one woman had a concussion, broke his collarbone. I mean, impacts on frozen snow is probably way worse than natural snow falling down and you fall. I don't know.
Definitely.
I don't know for sure, but I'm just saying.
Well, the way that they craft the jumps, obviously, that has to be. It looks a little icy, you know. Look, we are no experts. We're just discussing. But I mean, it looks like it looks.
I did stay at Holiday Inn Express this morning, but. I'm no expert on snow.
But
anything
great.
else you want to know?
That was great. Free plug for Holiday Inn Express.